to the year, of course, here. And look at that, Portugal. That is huge. That's a big-ass... What the hell? Potiguara. I have never heard of that before. Anyway, going over towards Withington, of course, is Mysterious East. And then finally, Birken coming out here as Sand People. Of course, here in Sweden, we like to be as PG as humanly possible, and Sand People is definitely one of those things that most definitely falls within the periphery of that sort of thing. Sand People next to Münster and Baglana. Another one of those nations that I have no idea of where the hell it came from, but what are you going to do, right? Technology-wise, looking good. Western Tech, 556. Stability is all good. Idea-wise, sunny ideas. Sunny ideas? Sunny, really? Oh, of course, because the term. But yeah. Sand people. It's a good thing, though. They walk in single files to hide their numbers, as they should. Sunny Traditions, Discipline +5, Idea cost -15. That is huge. That's an expensive one, to say the least. That's a good 80 points. Of course, all of our players were allowed to spend a magnificent 200 points for this particular game. So, of course, how could we forget? Is it still here? Fulo. Oh, man. Islamic Skåne is no longer here. Cyprus is gone. Buryatia and all that jazz. But let's take a look here around the world. We have Siak. Siak is huge. Now, normally, of course, you would have something on the line of Ming spawn here in this particular area. But look at that. That is one huge Siak that is controlling most of Central Asia. Can you imagine having to administer a nation like that? As Chinese, 444, exceptionally strong. Let's take a look here at their 88 force limit. And of course, they don't get hampered by the Chinese faction system, which means that they can literally raffle stomp the entire world. And it's going to take one hell of an army to take them down a notch. So let's take a look at the player map mode while we're at it, shall we? So we can actually see where everybody is. Player map mode. There we go. So here's Wishington, just chilling out. Here is Mysterious East. We've got we got Atlantis up here. We got Cannot Into Space down there. It's a little bit of population here in Europe. Of course, we've got Greykolf playing as Matopia, the most wonderful of nations, Birkan and Emrop. So there's actually quite a lot of space in the HRE, and I'm actually quite surprised. There's only one player nation in the HRE, and that gives you quite a lot of bonuses that you do really want to have. Emrop, of course, coming out as Grr, Lion Grr, as you do. Kurnow here. Let's take a look here at the Happy Islands. Of course, we've got Karsten coming out here as a new Byzantium, which is already trying to colonize the Yucatan, and Jonas himself in the Cuban islands and here in Haiti, as well as Jamaica? No, not yet. Puerto Rico? Yeah, I don't even know. But anyway, all over the place. Oh yeah, Blobemia is in this game as well. How could I forget? I completely overlooked that. Blobemia, ladies and gentlemen. Blobemia taking over most of Persia is effectively the Termarids. They are steppe nomads called Bohemia. They are Sunni steppe nomads. They are of the nomadic tribe. Let's me quickly just tag into Bohemia here. They're nomads, 344. They're really strong Bohemian ideas. They, of course, get all the Bohemian ideas right off the get-go. Pretty decent statistics there on that one. Idea-wise, technology nomad. So that's all fairly standard. So let's take a look here at what Mysterious East can actually do, because they are in a bit of a pickle. They don't have that much space to expand, mainly because of massive Siak to the north, especially if you look at Siak. They really like them, thankfully. Siak has Mori as its vassals. However, how is Nupe? Yeah, that's bad. So right now, Nupe to the south is a rival to Mysterious East. Now, Mysterious East at this point in time can have a force limit of 29. If you can look at Nupe in this particular case, 21. So Mysterious East is, in fact, at an advantage. With Eastern technology, if we go back to Nupe for a second here, with technology, Chinese technology. So Mysterious East on paper should be able to take them down a notch. It really depends on whether or not they want to. And, of course, if Nupe has got any allies of their own. Let's take a look here. They have They're allied with Siak. So the real problem that Mysterious East have right now is that there is a wild Siak to the north. If Nupe decides to go to war, they may call them in, and that will be the end of the Mysterious East. That is a problem. Very, very big problem indeed. Mysterious East will most definitely need to take a look at their opportunities and see what they can do, because they're in some serious trouble here. Let's take a look at their income. +6, that's pretty decent. Total expense of 14.3. So yeah, that is going to be problematic. He'll need to rush some technology, see if he can get that Arquebus up, and whether to see if he can compete with Siak. And in addition, his leaders, so bad. 2 shock, that's going to be helpful, especially at this early start date in 1475. So overall, as long as Nupe and Siak don't merge their armies on paper, they should be okay. But yeah, Mysterious East looking weak, relatively weak. Is Siak loving Ndongo? Yes, Siak. Well, Siak does not like the Dongo. You are hilarious. I approve of your humor. Let's take a look at what else. Quebec, of course. Oh, how could I forget? There's something that we need to check out. Is it here? I think it is. There it is. The Oligarchic Republic of Jan Mayen has joined us today, and there they are, sitting in Central Europe, specifically in Westfalen, and they are pretty powerful. They've got German ideas, as you do. Jan Mayen, of course. They're pretty good. But yeah, there it is. Jan Mayen. Bum. Oh, God. I like the names. That's very topical. Let's take a look if Ulm's here. Ulm. I don't think the nation of Ulm is here. I don't think we have Ulm on the map. Let's take a look at the Sand People. I don't think it is here. Let's take a look in the ledger. It's probably a bit quicker. I am afraid that Ulm is not with us today. That is a shame. But we do have a whole slew of other nations that are here. But no Ulm, I'm afraid. Sorry. Ulm is kill. There's nothing that we can do about that, I'm afraid. In the meantime, let's take a look here at Mysterious East and pray for them that they can actually do something there. Yanamayan powerful. This is new to me. Well, they are in Westfalen. No polar bear sprites. Yes. Well, we can't have everything. So it's not everything can be as miraculous as that, I'm afraid. Oh, I need to log in to the Wi-Fi here so I can actually look at the Total Biscuit broadcast of City Skylines. It's very, very curious. And it's a good thing to see that we have almost 300 people in the chat right now, just chilling out. Wow. That is pretty crazy town. Apparently Total Biscuit likes City Skylines. That's cool. I wanted to accept the royal marriage for some reason, because clearly I can. Anyway, yeah, Mysterious East is not going to be able to do anything anytime soon. They are currently... where are they set up, actually? They are in the mountains. Yeah, that's probably going to be the best location for them to be in order to... if anybody attacks, they'll just attack straight from the mountains. And of course, it's Wiz, which means that he knows how the AI works. So. I'll take a look here at Kernau. Kernau, what can they do? What sort of options do they have? Well, they are at war. English conquest of Aragon. I am confused. Oh, that's because England somehow managed to win that 100-year war, and then decided to give the territory to Indian nation or Native American nation Indian nation, Native American, regardless. And they then swiftly decided to invade Aragon down here in the south, in the magnificent nation of El Toro. Now, this is now a thing, and I am rather confused by this. So, yeah, that's that England. It's kind of in a weird location. In the meantime, Assam down here in Central Europe as well. Pisa is here, Kandar, Brabant. That's a word that I like to roll off my tongue, Brabant. Or something like that, I don't know. It's one of those European things, I guess. Bohemia, Blabemia. And I'm actually curious about something here. Let's take a look at Blabemia. Ideas. Imperial Authority. That's most definitely going to be so helpful. Do they get that... hostile core creation? If they can get that Czech nationalism up on Bohemia, yeah, good luck coring all of this. I'm definitely very curious on how that is going to pan out. New Pay in the meanwhile time, they just have to declare war. If they can pull Siak into a war against Mysterious East, they are looking very strong. Oh no, the Netherlands is being invaded by Segu. Oh no, actually they're Dutch peasants in Central Africa. Because clearly that is the sort of thing that you'd expect in Central Africa. In the meantime, Mecklenburg and France. Yes, France, that is totally the location that we would expect you to be in. France is currently at war with Mecklenburg. Now, at first, this sounds kinda like it could happen. Sadly enough, it's happening in Northern Africa, and France is losing the war versus Mecklenburg. Now, let's take a look here at France, and specifically at... did I get it? Yeah, they still have Elan, so plus 20 on morale of armies right there. If they can get to that, if they can get Elan, then they should be good, even though they're sub-Saharan, which is one of the worst tech groups in the game. Meanwhile, Yemen has taken up the gauntlet for to create Andalusia a little bit ahead of schedule. Of course, the Reconquista is now no longer being done by Granada, but by Yemen. And that means that not only will it not be a Sunni nation of Andalusia, it would be a... not a Sunni one, not a Shia. I can't for the life of me remember the other what's the other version of Islam that we have in Yemen, at least in Crusader Kings? Feel free to... if only I had some sort of map in front of me that would allow me to show it. Ibadi, thank you so much there, map. That's good to know that we have you here to talk. Apparently, Rome is amnest. Well, that is crazy town. It would appear that Münster is not exactly Catholic. What the hell? They are Western amnestists. That is definitely completely, yeah, where it should be, especially with such a nation as Münster. It's, yeah. It seems legit. Let's put it that way. Is Mamel still a square? Well, you'll be the judge of that. Is this a square? I don't know, man. It looks like a rectangle to me. As it should be. This is a historically and factually accurate Memel. And Gothic Khmer. Cyprian Smallant. I don't even know what the hell this is supposed to be. Or this, for that matter. Well, that. This entire map is filled with nations that I have never heard of before. Oh, this is ironic. You remember the Congo? Guess where it is? It's in Belgium. I don't think the irony is lost on anybody there. Yeah. It looks like, yeah, the Congo is in Belgium. I am kind of confused what is going on there with the Congo being inside of Belgium. I'm pretty sure it wasn't coded like this, but when you see shit like this, you're kind of thinking,